swings it through the onside. Typical Afg.Vs.Wi.3t stroke for a 6. What a dramatic start to the contest.
There we go. To try and take you on.
Pulls through the onside. They got the fielder on the boundary at a square position, but he finds the gap of 4.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Mid-wicket.
And he tries it handsomely. Boundary to finish the over. A typical Afghan start. It's 16 for no wicket.
And harder and quicker than you think.
Reaches for it. He gets it over. It's going to go away for 4. Another boundary for Jazai.
Yeah, he's picked that one. That was it.
It's gone up in the air. The fieldsman might get in there. Wicketkeeper, no collision. And it's going to run away to the boundary. May not travel all the way, but a potential opportunity there on offer.
It's the keeper's catch all day long. What's Kesrick Williams doing? Surely he's heard the call. Well, clearly he hasn't, because he's carried on running. And, well, he's made an absolute hash of that. There's the man, Dinesh Ramdan, with the mittens on, the big gloves. His catch all day long. That's Ratullah trying to smear one away through the leg side, top edge. Ramdan, surely he's calling. And then he bails out just at the last minute. And Kesrick Williams can't make the grab.
Hits it over the top of it on. That is a good, authentic shot down the ground for 4. First boundary for Gurbaz.
Yeah, that's for Gurbaz.
And he goes again, just over the top again. This will be another boundary, back-to-back boundaries.
Deep fielders on the leg side.
That has gone very, very high. There's a fielder circling under it. And on second attempt, it's the big mitts of the captain, Kieron Pollard, who says, don't anybody come near me. And the new trademark celebration of Kesrick Williams as he looks heavenward. That's a big wicket for the West Indies, provided, of course, the bowler hadn't overstepped his welcome.
Impossible, of course, to tell from that angle. This will give us a conclusive view of what's going on. Yeah, it looks as though he's safe there. So it is a wicket down, and it's an excellent catch from Kieron Pollard. This had a lot of air miles on it, and it was going slightly over his right shoulder.
Placing Fareed in this 11 today for the second T20 international. And he's gone first. Delivery that in fact is Jazai, because the batsman crossed. The left-handed Jazai, who had such an explosive start, once again falls to the guiles of Kesrick Williams.
Brilliant from Williams, backing up the wicket from before. I think this definitely had a little bit of pace taken off it. You could see Jazai almost having to delay the shot to try to reset. That was the first wicket, which was seam up. Wicket of Gurbaz, quickly followed by Jazai. Safe hands of Brandon King, so after a feeling much better.
That's spanked away. It's a wonderful shot from Karim Jannat. We know that's the kind of... to help your bowlers out. Beautifully placed from Karim Jannat. He'll get 4 for that. Didn't need to do anything other than just find the gap between third man and...
Gets it fine, fantastic catch. And there is a wicket. Holder gets a wicket. Senior campaigner, 2 pitched up deliveries, followed by short one. And he has nicked that one.
I'll tell you what a catch from Ramdeen. He's the most senior in the side. And going down on his leg side. picked it very quickly. What a brilliant catch, one-handed. Credit goes to the only one.
Afghanistan once again trying to resurrect the innings. Build a partnership. Goes looking to hit down the ground, gets the thick edge. Running away towards the boundary, will go away for 4. It's a tricky one.
Oh, welcome. That's the fight, that's the commitment they're doing. Afghanistan need to do it today. Oh, cut away. Almost the catch. But luckily, once again, Kareem Jannat got a boundary. A very vital one.
Mid wicket on the boundary was very, very straight, long on. And on the sweep on the onside. Goes over the top of extra cover. Another handsome shot, and it's going to run away for 4. One of the best shot that he's played so far in this innings of 24 of 16.
They have to show their spirit. That's a beautiful delivery. A huge appeal. The ball just came in and was too good for Kareem. No foot movement. And that's always a problem in trouble for Afghanistan. The footwork has damage again for Afghanistan. And Kareem Jannat been grabbed. Oh, that's looking a bit leg side.
The word chase in these conditions. That's bang straight down the ground. Has he got enough on it? Just. That's what's required at this stage of the game. Really, really good. To keep themselves in the series.
And has that been taken? It was a low catch. But Kemo Paul is celebrating. And again the change of pace. Kieron Pollard lurking at short extra cover. Despite that injury to his finger. Takes it perfectly and cleanly.
Good piece of bowling. Give the captain some kudos as well. Because
far from out of it. Need someone to do something lower down the order. It's not going to be Mohammad Nabi because he perishes.
Yeah, he's looking at the surface. It's a change of pace again. I reckon if he had been out of his crease, he might have had a better chance. But he's tried to heave one down the ground. Got it off the toe of the bat. And that's a huge wicket. Big blow for Afghanistan. There he goes, right back in his crease. Trying to punch it down the ground. Nowhere near the middle of the bat. Simple.
Come back in the middle overs by the West Indies.
Good shot. One bounce for 4. A much needed boundary from Naib.
Alternate over. Keswick has bowled well. Williams, that is.
Gets it over the top of extra cover. Enough hold on to it. It's going to go for 4. Stroked away. Got the man on the boundary ropes. He's a spectator. It's gone for 6. Not quite finishing his spell well. A boundary to end the over. He bowled well to him. Not giving any width to him. No need to play these kind of shots. He's been given out to LBW. Another wicket for Keswick Williams.
Excellent from Keswick Williams. It's kind of why I would have had him bowl the previous over to try to get a wicket, to try to get Najibullah or Naib out. He's done it in the last over. That Gulbadin had a look before Keswick started running in, looking at square leg to see the gap on the boundary. So it was a premeditated shot. But a great adjustment by Williams. Getting it right up there. Good decision by the umpire. Obvious decision. Great energy.
Welcome boundary. Shot wide outside the off stump. And he hits him for 4 to mark the end of the first innings. 147 for 7. Brilliant spell once again. 3 for 23 in 4 overs for Keswick Williams. Pollard will think that in these conditions, with the possibility of dew coming in, they should be able to chase this one down.
Got it wrong, got the whiff on it, and well played. Look deliberately to go up and over, maybe look to get it a little bit squarer, but he'll take that boundary of the last ball. It'll take some work, it'll take some getting, because Rashid himself has been bowling economically. Shimron Hetmeyer needs some runs. Pollard, I think they're one batting option light tonight, so that could be a big factor, but I think
To Mujibur Rahman and being deceived. Warm up for both batsman and bowler. There was just a faint nick. That's a good shot from Brandon King. He'll feel good about that. Freeing the arms. There was width, but it's one thing to have. And Hazratullah Zazai. Evan Lewis goes on his merry way. One bounce, 4. Such a trademark stroke it is of Evan Lewis. Oh, he's deceived him and he's cleaned him up. That's the end of Brandon King. He waited. And the next thing he felt was the clatter of the stumps behind him. Very clever from Naveen ul Haq.
it is a super slow delivery that he has, and it's good to see him bowling it on a good fullish length. The change of grip comes very late, so as a batsman you're looking at the hands to see when the grip changes.
That plenty at stake. That's in the gap. That's going to race away to the boundary for 4. Not a great delivery from Mohammad Nabi. Trying to bowl the slider, the drifter.
Oh, it's a big appeal this time. He successfully got a wicket. Karim Jannat into the attack and got a vital wicket. What a comeback. What a moment for Afghanistan. This will be over for Afghanistan to change the momentum for West Indies. Excellent cricket from Karim.
Yeah, it's definitely hitting the stumps. There's no doubt about that. Is it pitching outside the leg stump is the only question. And that would have been in the back of the umpire's mind. Has it pitched outside leg stump? And I think that it has. Well, the bowler will point to things evening out and a bit of justice. But I tell
Trying to take the initiative. Evan Lewis is the first one to do so. And he's got lots of runs in the series behind square. It's gone straight up in the air, but it could just fall in no man's land. It won't. And it's been taken. Very well taken there. Ibrahim Zadran could so easily have misjudged that one because the trajectory of that ball was not the easiest under the lights. And he judged it beautifully. Was deceived, Evan Lewis, and it went straight up in the air.
Very good catch. Reads the batsman well. Beautiful delivery. Is there a nick? Yes, he takes another wicket. Karim Jannat is on fire here in Lucknow today.
Well, it's been the deception. The slow one got rid of Evan Lewis. This one to Sherfane Rutherford. Certainly, on first impression, looked as if it was pushed through. Put a little extra shoulder into it. And Sherfane Rutherford followed it into the hands of wicketkeeper Gurbaz. Oh, definitely put a lot of shoulder into that. And how delighted is
Strokes it over the top of extra cover. Away from that fieldsman for 4.
Will always find
And long on the boundary.
Oh, that's going to be very close. Their finger goes up. And a very Kieron Pollard-like delivery from Karim Jannat, using the crease like Pollard does so often from wide of the crease. And the umpires may have got a couple wrong today, but that one looked to be dead and gone. And what a massive wicket for Afghanistan.
Yeah, interesting field change also, dropping the fieldsman from the mid-wicket region to the boundary to make him think to work through the onside. That's what happened. Using the crease, and that might have gone on to hit the middle and leg stump. That's a very good decision.
Very sharp. Was too good for Kieron Pollard. That's an excellent drive. A misfield from the fielder. But very, very well played from Jason Holder. Hit really hard. His feet taller. There's not much space. Can he bouncer? There's a bouncer. There's opportunity. But just luckily couldn't make it to tag the catch. But luckily West Indies.
He's doing the same thing tonight again. This is the real captain.
Yeah!
Another one gone. Lots of pressure bowling tonight from every bowler and every member of this Afghan lineup.
The Lions are alive and they're fighting back. Once again another wicket and a great setup from Rashid. He knew the batsman is coming down. Just short of length and excellent work from the keeper Gurbaz.
35 deliveries. That'll go all the way for 6. Doesn't need a sighter, doesn't have time for a sighter. That's about 15 rows back.
Self and the side a chance of winning this game. That's the important thing. That's another one. 5 wickets for Kareem Jannat. What a game he's had tonight. He's bowled his side to the brink of victory. He's only conceded 8 and taken 5 wickets. Yeah, the flags can fly high. It's been a performance that he will remember for a long, long time.
Pull. Off the inside edge onto the stumps.
He sure will be. They'll all be heroes tonight. There's nobody out there. Cut away over the top of point. Third man was up in the circle. Oh, that's a good start to the over. They need...
And he gets it away on the onside for 4.
Yeah, too little, too late from the West Indies perspective. To win the day for both sides.
Swung away the onside's gone high up in the air. There is a fieldsman. They will have to make this decision. Who's going to take the catch? It's Rashid Khan. The captain takes the catch on the boundary ropes. No, different celebration. He doesn't want to show the 6 packs. Maybe Hamid Hassan would have loved it. So,
yeah, fitting that Rashid Khan should take the catch out in the outfield. Change of pace again. No surprises there. Hayden Walsh Jr. trying to clear the ropes. Consolation maximum. It finds the safe mitts.
simply today once again in second match on the trot. Works through the onside. He's going to take a comfortable single to mark the end. And a fantastic win for Afghanistan, winning with a massive margin of 41.
Yeah, they needed that, Afghanistan. They really did. Kareem Jannat, what an inspired selection tonight. Came in and he's bowled them to victory. The flags can fly high tonight here in Lucknow. And it's been an inspired performance from Afghanistan to get themselves back in the series. They desperately needed to win here, to level it, to give themselves a chance tomorrow to win the series, and they've done just that. Weren't able to do it in the one-day stuff. Lost that series 3-0, but here it's 1-1. And, well, it's going to be a mouth-watering affair tomorrow. The West Indies comprehensively beaten here in Lucknow tonight. Handshakes all around, but it's...